Hello, I'm Franklin Marshall III.
And this is Cyrus, and this is the podcast where we interview people with podcasts. Episode 3. We're back in the studio.
The third. I love the third.
Oh, yeah, this is your episode. This is your time to shine.
Yeah, I guess so. I thought it was all, but,
Yeah. I wore my, I don't know if you guys noticed, I tried to step up my fashion game for this season.
Yeah, you look like you're going golfing.
Yeah, this is like my 70s cocaine dealer shirt.
That's even better.
Yeah. I really feel like a that we talk about Pablo Escobar's cocaine hippos.
Yeah.
I really try to channel my Pablo Escobar today.
I got a new sequel for Cocaine Bear, Cocaine Cyrus.
Cyrus, in theaters soon.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, I'd watch it too. Cocaine Cyrus, it's happened before, It might be a remake, technically, but,
Based on a true story.
Based on a true story. Yeah. If this podcast goes well, I might be able to afford it, actually.
Just documentary.
Yeah. It's a fairly high-budget film.
Yeah.
It's not cheap.
No. Well, the products will be expensive.
Oh, yeah. A lot of...
But the talent won't be expensive.
The opportunity for merch sales off that is through the roof. Doesn't even get a piece of the back end of that deal.
That's funny. So...
Who's your illustrious guest today, Franklin?
It's just sometimes when you fail so much at getting something, you believe you're a success at failing, which I believe because I was so excited.
Okay.
I got Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman together to come.
Okay.
Well, what I mean is, and maybe I'm just not reaching out in the right way. I don't know how,
I mean, you have their contact info for sure.
No electronic email. I understand that, but everybody's like, nobody reads those. I was like, well, do I do mail, like physical mail? They're like, no, definitely nobody does that. I said, okay, well, what do I do? They said, tweet them.
Yeah.
So I tweeted at Ron Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. It said real Ron Reynolds and real Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
And I said, come on our podcast, and they're not here.
Yeah, that was it?
Yeah, well, do they
Was there a follow-up there?
Well, I just, followed up with them, and they said they will come.
And Twitter, they said they were coming.
Yeah.
They tweeted you back, and they're like, I'm coming?
Yeah, but just recently I heard you can pay for a blue thing. So I'm thinking maybe it's like a real Ron Reynolds, but in
But
Kansas.
it's not a real one, yeah.
I think I screwed up.
yeah, well, they're not here, so even the Kansas guy didn't show up.
I can't believe, well, he's in Kansas, I guess.
He should have really jumped at the opportunity to be Ryan Reynolds.
Think so.
He really could have earned his check mark
Don't
finally.
you think that would have been amazing to get Ron Reynolds and Hugh Jackman here together?
Yeah. That's your number one sexual fantasy.
Oh, it's just my fan. No, they're my dads.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing
Sorry.
sexual.
I'm sorry to bring Freud into this.
Yeah, Jesus. Anyway, once again, I'm sorry. But you can see Ron Reynolds and Hugh Jackman in their new movie, Deadpool 3. I wasn't paid to
You weren't paid for this? Well, don't take that plug back. They didn't pay us. They didn't show up. Why are you giving them free publicity?
No.
You're looking desperate now, Frank.
No, it just
now you're looking needy and thirsty for validation.
I would like two dads, and I would like to support their movie.
You know what I say this to Ryan Reynolds? Jackman? We don't need guests. This show is run well without guests. We want you to come here because we're fans of your work, not because we feel like we need you.
Yeah.
He might need you as a father figure, but I have a father.
Father figures.
Yeah. He wants to, play that angle, and that's fine. But I have a father, and I don't need that from you guys. I just like to talk. I just like your movies.
Yeah.
There's other episodes if you want to come.
All right. Just one question before you get into it.
Shoot me.
So, do you collect anything? Do you have collectibles or trinkets that you collect? Like baseball cards or...
When I was a kid, I did. As an adult now.
What were some of those things?
I had Spider-Man cards. I had some Pokemon cards. I had baseball cards.
Spider-Man cards? What were those like?
Yeah, like Marvel cards and Spider-Man. I had a couple holograms.
Holograms?
I had a couple holograms I got.
Wow, fancy.
Yeah.
And wow, that's really... Did you trade these cards?
No, I gave them away like a fucking idiot. Now they're worth a lot of money.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
And you had Pokemon?
I had some Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
I had a bunch of sports cards as well.
And that's the only thing you collected?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
What'd you collect in the barn?
No, I'll be honest with you. I've never collected anything because I didn't want I didn't want to add to the stereotype of me being a serial killer. And I just felt like if I collected anything, to be like, serial killer.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what they do.
Yeah.
They collect
I've
trophies.
I've tried to like go out to yard sales and buy stuff and resell them on eBay. That's a popular thing.
Yeah.
To collectors. I've done this, but basically because I was poor and broke on the internet. If you do that long enough.
What do you mean was?
Yeah. Less now. But sometimes I was real poor, and they're like, "Oh, you can go buy stuff off the internet and sell it online." I tried it. I made a little bit of money, not that much. I sold some lightsabers for good money.
Didn't we try to sell a T-shirt of mine on eBay?
Yeah, that didn't work.
It didn't work out.
Maybe we can try it now.
Yeah.
The listing might still be on eBay.
Where does courage come from?
Definitely from your genitalia. Notice I said genitalia, not balls, for the ladies
Well,
out
now
there.
you just said balls.
Well, I didn't say. I said that
You
was,
said-
that was
you
very
said right
inclusive
there.
because I just want to let people know
I don't think
women
that's-
can be brave.
That's anti-inclusive.
To the 20% of the women, let's try to make it 25 with this
You're just
comment.
mansplaining an entire demographic.
I didn't mansplain anything. I'm encouraging them.
yeah,
I'm
you
saying I'm
mansplaining.
being the wind beneath their wings,
Whatever.
saying that they can be just as brave as us.
Well, you're wrong about where courage comes from anyway.
Where does it come from?
Being a coward.
Is this from that show, Courage the Cowardly Dog? Is that what this is about?
This is from the wisdom of my brains.
Can you break that down for us?
No, I have big brains.
One would argue that being a coward, you can't have.
If you're a coward, then
But then overcoming your cowardice is where the courage comes. Is that how that works?
now being coward is where courage comes from.
Okay.
Because you can't be courageous unless you were a coward.
Okay, yeah. But that's like overcoming your cowardice.
No, you don't overcome it. You use it for power.
Yeah, that's like some would say that's overcoming it.
It's courageous cowardness. It's like an honest liar. Have you ever skydived?
No,
Scuba dived? Pool dived?
no.
Dove into plastic balls? A pool of plastic balls?
Yeah, I've done that.
You done that?
Yeah.
Out of all the things I read, that's what you did?
Yeah, the kids' pens. Like Chuck E. Cheese, you can go do that.
Oh, as a kid?
Yeah.
As an adult?
No.
How about a compromising situation?
What? Like, have I been in a compromising situation?
Have you dove into a compromising situation?
Yeah, probably.
What was one of them?
I mean, I definitely met up with a girl I met on Tinder at like 3 a.m. Could have easily been someone who was going to murder me.
Yeah, and you just dove right in?
I just dove right in,
And it
literally and figuratively. I came out the other side.
how's that physically possible?
It's more of a metaphor. It's more of a spiritual metaphor.
I like metaphors.
Yeah.
All right, go. You can.
You ready?
Unless you want me to
Do one more. We were in a roll.
Oh, why do they take photos of the food on menus at restaurants? And is that how Instagram started?
That's a great, maybe. I think there might be some inspiration there.
You know, because like I was looking at it the other day and I'm going, God, this doesn't make me want to eat this, number one. It's a horrible, you know, your contrast is all off or whatever they say, right? And then I was thinking, I wanted to like tap pictures to like them.
Yeah.
And maybe that's how Instagram started.
You know what? This is a really great thing. Also, like when you go to fast food restaurants, the food looks amazing in the pictures. And you get it, and it's like, man, you didn't lie to me, but you didn't tell the truth.
Well,
you
it's
know?
exactly like why on cereal boxes is the cereal not the same size as in the box?
Yeah.
And they even have it in little writing, cereal not same
Yeah,
size.
I thought.
It's like, you know what? To you.
You know what? There's a term I want to coin. We're getting, in dating, you're getting catfished, where someone sends you pictures that they're not them. That's catfishing. I want something new called filet fishing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you go to like a fast food restaurant, you see the picture, it's a beautiful burger. But then when you get it, it's like this like burger. Well, it's the same burger, but it's not the same burger, you know?
Well, yeah.
The same with pictures. Sometimes you meet these pictures and these people look, wow, this people looks good. And you meet them in real life and it's like,
I get it's
didn't
you,
lie.
but
You didn't lie, but you didn't tell the truth.
yeah, it's like
Like it doesn't look as juicy and succulent in real life as it is in the picture, you know?
yeah, it's like it's a diet lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lie on diet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, and maybe you look like that once, but like.
It's a lie with zero sugar.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it is. You know what else though? So you were saying, I was, catfish, fillet fish.
Yeah.
Well, how about ghost fish?
Okay. Yeah.
Like they show up, but they're a ghost.
I'd be into that.
You know, and you're like, your picture, you look like you're alive. But, but now you're dead.
I'd be into that actually. You know, I've dated human women. It hasn't worked out. I'm ready for ghosts.
So you would have relations with a ghost.
Oh yeah. That's supernatural. That's fun.
Well, then you'll be ghosted.
Yeah, but like in a good way.
So you want to be ghosted?
Yeah, by a little ghost.
You have some weird taboo.
I'm just, people.
Aliens, ghosts.
Yeah.
Next thing
why
you'd be
limit
like,
yourself?
You know what? If I was as big as a sun, I would fuck a sun. If I was as big as Jupiter, I would fuck Jupiter.
Well, what if you were as big as Jupiter? You would have to fuck Jupiter. Who are you gonna fuck?
You think Galactus has sex with Jupiter?
No, Galactus has he's too busy collecting. Those people can't have sex. They're focused on the prize.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I got something for you. Okay. Let's check in with our AI robot overlords, ChatGPT.
Okay.
Today I asked them, give me some Star Wars TV show pitches.
Okay.
So here's what they came up with. Jabba's Spa Day, a reality show following the Hutt crime lord as he indulges in spa treatments on Tatooine.
That's great.
Let's love it. It's like the Kardashians, but on Tatooine. This is a hit. Stormtrooper Sing-Along, a musical comedy series featuring the vocals of the infamous white-clad soldiers. So that one feels a little racist, to be honest with you.
That sounds like a Broadway possibility.
Yeah. Darth Vader's Dating Game, a reality show where the Dark Lord tries to find love. That could be a lot of dynamics. He's really hung into the past. He's a lot of baggage.
Well, he would have to date a Furby, because he can't take that helmet off.
Yeah,
they'll run away. But could they run away? Because he would just
yeah. There'd be a lot of real emotional, like him overcoming his previous law. He has a lot of baggage, Him trying to work through all that.
He's got a lot of power too.
Yeah, a lot of power, a lot of baggage.
I don't think that show would last long.
No, I had a lot of Me Too moments on that one probably.
That's canceled.
Yeah. Wookiees Got Talent, a talent show featuring performances by the furry inhabitants of Kashyyyk. That one might not make it past the pilot.
It's like the only talent.
Yeah. I see where he was going with that one, but I don't know. Maybe they're good pianist or something. Who knows? Palpatine's reality TV show, a show where the evil emperor tries to boost his approval rating by participating in a variety of challenges. Now that would be yeah. I'd love to watch him kind of try to break like Homelander, trying to play the good guy.
What about a game show like Wheel of Fortune where Palpatine's a host?
I'd love that too.
And it's just every word is just something like, kill Luke.
Yeah. And if you say something dumb, he just zaps you with electricity.
Yeah.
And the final one, Chopper's Droid Repair Shop, a show where the cantankerous astromech droids fixes broken droids from across the galaxy. Kind of like Pimp My Ride.
Yeah.
But for droids.
Well,
Pimp My Droid.
Pimp My Droid.
Yeah.
That's great.
I heard your droid likes video games, so I put a whole video game console in its fucking head.
It's got nice rims.
Yeah. Honestly, it could replace Kathleen Kennedy. I think people would be happy.
Yeah.
I think ChatGPT's got a future in show business.
That's all you got?
Yeah, that's why.
Okay. Would you eat a human if you had to?
I mean, if I had to.
How about if you didn't have to?
I'd rather be a choice, than to have it forced upon me.
So, but that's what I'm saying. You have a choice.
Yeah, I would choose I'd rather eat someone for love of eating someone because I thought it was the right thing to do at the time versus being forced to eat somebody out of survival.
The answers were both I'd eat someone. So you would eat someone regardless of the situation.
I mean, I don't want to, but maybe there's a real evil guy that needs to be eaten, I do that.
You're a sick person. You're sick.
I'm just trying to make the show interesting, bro.
You're sick. Don't blame the show on your sickness.
Yeah.
You want to eat people?
I don't want to eat people.
Yeah. You want to eat people. That's what you said.
All right. What if someone's...
All right, Hannibal.
What if someone's possessed by a demon and the only way to
Put
break
the lotion in the skin.
What if the only way to break the curse is eating the person?
Huh?
What if someone's possessed by a demon and the only way to break the curse is to eat the person?
Well, that's not the hypothetical. But
that's a hypothetical.
And then that hypothetical.
I would do that.
If I had to break the curse by eating the person,
yeah,
Nah, I'd just be like, you're screwed, buddy. Curses forever for you. Sorry. I'm not into that. Yeah, I'm a vegan.
Oh, now you're a vegan all of a sudden.
No, just in that moment.
Now you're a vegan all of a sudden.
No,
yeah.
I like to say I'm a selective vegan. Only in the moments I choose.
Yeah, that's like most vegans, honestly.
Well, did you read? All right, this great segue because I wanted to talk about this. Apparently, plants scream when they are ripped out or when they don't get enough water. And it's something that humans can't hear. It's ultrasonic.
Yeah.
So, plants are alive.
Yeah.
And they scream when they die. And all I want to say is, vegans, how does that make you feel?
Yeah. How does it feel to eat the screaming carrots?
Yeah.
You rip them out of the ground, out of their home, and just shove them into your mouths.
You know what I want to know?
Yeah.
What happens when, like, a plant gets pooped on? You think they're going, poop?
I bet you're doing that a lot.
Yeah,
You know what? We talked about this last year. I bet you trees lie a lot. I bet you plants are notoriously.
Well, they have a device, and we talked about this last time, that now we can communicate with the plants. They create a device we can communicate.
Yeah.
With like your shrubs.
What are they saying? What are they talking to the shrubs about?
Just like, hey, how's
this work? How's it like? Was this guy putting Morse code into the?
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but I imagine it's something like, hey, do you like to be like when I touch your leaves? Do you want like a soft rub or like a really fast rub? Do you like to be tickled? Are you a behind or are you on top kind of person? Things like that.
I wouldn't trust anything a plant told me.
Like what kind of television shows do you like? What kind of music do you like?
I don't see there's any.
What do you think about all day?
I don't see any scenario where a plant wouldn't try to manipulate you. Because they can't move, they can't do anything.
This is one trying to manipulate you right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably fake. That's
well,
why.
What are you saying to me?
Yeah. It's probably, you can't do anything. It's going to probably trick you to working for you.
Smoke me.
There's a theory that plants evolved to be like grown by people. Because it's because you think about like if like the goal of plants, like the goal of animals is to spread their offspring. So being like us planting plants, we're just perpetuating plants forever. We're kind of like slaves to them.
I read a conspiracy theory that said we're all actually dead. Because when you die, like in that 7 seconds or 7 minutes or whatever, your life flashes before your eyes. And this guy was like, you're living in that moment because time moves differently in that moment. So your whole life could be that moment that you're dying in that 7 minutes.
I mean, I feel like that guy, I should have a better flashback. Can we get a better flashback here, buddy?
What are you talking about? This is great.
Yeah, let me get the editor in the house. Get some more bitches in my flashback, please.
If you're winning at losing, are you really winning? And if you're losing at winning, are you really losing?
If you're losing at winning, can you say that again? That hurt my brain.
All right. If you're winning at losing, are you really winning? And if you're losing at winning, are you really losing?
But wouldn't losing at winning be called losing? And wouldn't winning at losing be called losing?
No, it's like you're a winner because you're the best loser.
And you're still a loser.
And if you lose at winning,
this feels like a Chinese fortune, like a dyslexic Chinese fortune.
No, it's a Franklin fortune.
Yeah.
Franklin fortune. Franklin 1, Cyrus 0.
I don't think anyone won.
Sex mad.
that was the only losers here are the audience on that one.
A sex mad tortoise saved his species from extinction after fathering 800 kids.
Great.
And all I have to say is, take that, Nick Cannon.
Yeah, I mean Nick Cannon's trying to be like that tortoise.
What? He got a long way to go. 800, baby.
Yeah. Good for the tortoise, man.
Thank you.
I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
Do you find it disappointing that like disasters don't create superheroes? Like Chernobyl, they should turn out at least one guy who shoots lasers out of his eyes.
Well, I heard dogs over there are different now.
Yeah, but they're not like they don't have superpowers. None
as
of them
far
are
as we
flying.
know.
Like that Ohio, that train derailment. Somebody should be able to fly from that thing.
Well, yeah, I think after any horrible event, something good should come of it.
Yeah.
That benefits a society. And would superpowers do that? Maybe.
Yeah.
But like, what if we get somebody like Homelander? You know, then you're thinking maybe giving superpowers ain't such a good deal.
Yeah.
You know.
That's a great point, and it brings me up to something else. I think something that's not touched upon in the Marvel series that I think really needs to be explored is what a nightmare insurance claims must be in that universe. Could you imagine like the Hulk? Like imagine the Hulk, like the Thor smashes your car, like, and then you go to the insurance guy, and he's like, hey, who smashed your car? Oh, Thanos or something. He's like, well, you don't need to buy the extra alien protection, so we won't be covering this. You know what they're doing? He's like, they're stiffing you left and right. It's like, oh, you have the mutant coverage, but you don't have the alien coverage.
Ah, that must be horrible.
Yeah, people how many people just get their whole livelihood just destroyed? You know, insurance, they're not paying it out. How to insure your car? You know what it costs to insure your car now? Imagine if there's a threat of like Superman punching it and throwing it out into the universe.
You know, that gave me. There's something I always think about when I watch Marvel movies with. Anytime there's disaster, like in New York and whatever, I'm always thinking, I wonder what the guy's life who was in that taxi going to his way to work, what his life is like in that universe. I want to watch a movie about Bob, the salesman, in the Marvel universe who has no powers and just has to deal every day with all of this, like, oh, God, Iron Man just flew by. I couldn't get my work done because Iron Man flew by, the window exploded. It's like that guy must be, he's just trying to live.
Yeah.
You know, he's trying to bring food home for his wife, have sex with his wife, and what happens? You know, Spider-Man, you know, all over his work paper. Hey, you didn't finish your PowerPoint, Bob. Well, Spider-Man, you know.
You imagine you're going to work in a subway, and all of a sudden, Spider-Man pulls you out of the rail car, takes the rail car, throws it at some guy's head, and he's like, "You've been saved." It's like, "Well, thanks, man. Now I'm in the middle of the subway stop with no way to get home, buddy. Thanks, bro."
He threw a rail car at the bad guy that you were in, killed the bad guy. He's going, "Thanks, Spider-Man. Now I'm a murderer."
Yeah.
You know, it's just like.
Could you imagine Superman, like a superhero, just destroys your car, saves you, like destroys your car while saving you and your girlfriend?
I saved you.
And then he fucks your girlfriend afterwards, and it's like, what the fuck am I going to do?
At least he could do is rot like an IOU.
Yeah.
You know? What Marvel hero do you think could defeat Superman?
None of them, really. I don't think any of them can.
Really? You don't think so? Captain Marvel, even?
No, man. I think Superman's OP.
Amen to that, brother. My man. Yeah, I like that.
Captain Marvel got rocked by Thanos. Thanos yeeted her into the next dimension.
Yeah, and yeah, it's true.
I mean, maybe with the glove, somebody could beat him. Like, they could snap him away or something. But that's the only way you could beat him.
He wouldn't even, he's so fast it couldn't happen.
Yeah.
The blue whale, you know, they made that movie, The Whale, ejaculates over 40 gallons of sperm when mating. Only 10% actually enters a female. And this is why the ocean is so salty.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
It was
awful aim, by the way.
And you saw.
I thought my aim was bad. These whales, really.
And that's what. Did you see that movie about it?
What?
The Whale?
Is that what it's about? I didn't watch it. I thought, does that guy play a whale that jizzes with terrible aim?
I don't know. I figured that's what it'd be about.
Who's that guy in it? The guy, he was
Brendan
from The Mummy.
Fraser.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser. Does he play a whale that just sprays crazy?
No, I think he rides the whale. Like a warrior.
Hope he doesn't get ridden by the whale.
Like Free Willy. Remember that movie? You can name a cockroach after an ex and have it fed to zoo animals on Valentine's Day. Do you know that?
Well, yeah. That's, honestly, you should be embarrassed if you do that. Like, get over your ex. Like, for real. Like, you went and you paid a zoo to name a cockroach after your ex, to feed it to him. Like, get it together. Like, nothing says I want my ex back like doing some goofy shit like that.
Well, I actually think it would get the ex back with the person.
Yeah.
Because I think they take it as a compliment. You know, like, wow, nobody's ever done that for me before.
If my ex said I did this for you, I'd be like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Yeah, I would like that.
Yeah, get it like I'm still living in your head rent free like this.
Get a girl to talk to me, be amazing. She's obsessed with me now. Wow,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
These people are so embarrassing.
Male elephants sometimes see their penis as a fifth leg to support their weight. I also relate to this.
Sure you do, Franklin. Sure, I'm sure you do.
In ancient Persia, they would.
I'm glad you put that out there for the universe.
What?
Yeah. Oh, his DMs are open, ladies.
So is my electronic mail.
Yeah. Actually, get him by carrier pigeon. That's the best way to reach him.
That's true. In ancient Persia, they exchange handkerchiefs to someone they like. Bring it back or no?
I'm up for this. Yeah. I guess that's what my people used to do.
Okay, let me get you another one. In ancient Rome, you'd throw an apple at somebody you like.
I like that, actually.
Bring that back?
Yeah, bring that one.
Bring
Yeah,
that back?
throw an apple to someone's head.
Okay.
That feels affectionate.
In China,
And you can eat it. It's useful.
yeah, you keep that. Yeah, you keep them.
You can eat it together. It could be a sexual moment. You know,
Yeah, it
very
could be-
sensual.
yeah. Okay. I like word. Okay. In ancient China, women's feet were bound to make them smaller and more attractive. Bring it back or no?
No, that one's a no good. No, have you seen what they do? It's not like regular. It's like the feet's like this big.
No. Why would I say I didn't go to ancient China?
People need to chill with the feet stuff.
How did you see what they did?
They
You
have
visit
pictures.
ancient
They have
China? You time
pictures.
traveler?
It's pictures.
Where did I got a picture?
They were doing it up to like the 30s.
They didn't have pictures.
They were
in
doing it
ancient
like
China.
there's black and white photos of
It
this.
says ancient China. They didn't have.
Yeah, it kept ancient China till like modern China.
They
They've been
didn't
doing it.
invent a photography picture.
They were doing it for a long time. It's a long tradition.
You never seen it?
There's literally photos of this. If you Google feet binding,
That's deep
China.
fake. The AI made
You know what? Foot fetish people need to be knocked down a couple pegs. There's too much foot fetish stuff
Yeah,
going
should
on.
they be knocked down to the feet?
Yeah. You know what? We'll knock you up a couple pegs. Get you as far away from the feet as possible.
A study found that men who were, who used the word whom, WHOM,
Or annoying.
in their dating profiles are more likely to get a response. But if they use the word sorry, they get less. Do you believe that? Yeah, whom.
Ladies, when you deal with fuckboys, this is what you get. All right? You're upset the guys are saying sorry, but you go with a guy named whom. What's attractive about a whom? Whom? Where even in a dating profile? Where even use the word whom?
In a sentence.
Yeah. Wow. Whom?
You know, in a grammatical
Yeah.
correct sentence.
Wait. My biggest turn-ons. My biggest turn-on is anyone whom
No. You
likes
could,
to read. Like what?
You could say, something like, but to whom it may concern, my feelings
My
on...
penis is not being rode right now. Hop on. Maybe that could work. I'll change. You know what? I'll update my profile to add a whom in there. See if it works out.
Okay. Why don't they have IMAX porn?
What?
Like, they have IMAX of Avatar, which is like one notch before porn. Why don't they have IMAX of porn?
That sounds like a nightmare. Do you want to go? This is the problem with porn theaters. You want to go to a room, dark room, full of other men masturbating? Do you want to be sitting and watching a movie and a guy this far away is just flapping his meat?
I didn't say anything about that. Why would they be doing that?
Well, what are they going to be doing watching a porn? They're going to be watching it for the plot?
Enjoying the art.
Instead, they're
the
watching
narrative.
Can you imagine how bad a porn theater smells?
Well, no. Why would it smell? I don't understand.
People just nutting there all day?
Nobody's nutting.
Yeah, they are. That's exactly what they're
They're
doing.
buying popcorn.
Yeah, they're buying popcorn. They're putting their dick in the popcorn.
No, they're buying Slurpees.
Yeah, they're fucking. That's the only thing getting slurped.
No.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about spin-off movies and spin-off shows? Do you like that they do that?
You spin them off. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I got something for you. Let's say you're given the opportunity to start life over as a baby today, but you have all your memories. Do you take it? Like you're going to be a baby, like someone just kills you, you immediately get reincarnated to a baby, but you have all your memories.
I have all my memories?
Yeah.
What's the question?
Would you take that?
Yeah, why wouldn't I? Now I have an up on everybody.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
I mean, that's no-brainer.
But we kind of weird being an adult in the baby's body.
Well, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Let's say you died,
Yeah.
and the only way you could go back to life was that they had to erase all your memories. But they say, we'll give you an extra talent.
Yeah.
What's a talent you would really like? And you would get that, but all your memories would be erased.
I'd love to get all the memories erased. Talent. I'd say I'd want to be maybe a trumpet player. That could be interesting.
What kind of animal would you? A trumpet player?
Yeah.
Why trumpet?
It seems unique. Everyone's a guitar player. Everyone's a drummer. I'll be a trumpet player. I'll make the trumpet popping.
Like a school band?
More like a big band, like a ska band or something. Maybe like a jazz band. That's what trumpets are like.
Yeah.
Maybe change the trumpet game. Trumpet is ready for a comeback.
What animal would you like to be reincarnated as?
Eagle would be good.
You really like the eagles?
Yeah, you can fly, see a lot. I'm a very visual person. Lions, I would like to be a lion as well. Big cats, a big cat would be pretty good. They seem like pretty free out there. I got a question for you about animals. Do you have what animal would you like to actually? What skill and what animal would you want?
Tara, I can't say it right. Taradangings. They've been around for about 500 million years. They can survive in space. They can survive harsh conditions.
Is this like a microbe?
It's a microorganism.
You want to be a microorganism?
They can live forever. They're immortal.
But they don't do anything. Like, why you want to live forever as a microorganism?
How do you know they don't do that? You never met one.
What are they doing in the micro universe?
They're ruling the micro universe.
What are they doing? Just hanging out? They getting stepped on? Like one rain and you're
They
dead.
can't get stepped on because they're so tiny. They're in things.
What are you doing? It rains. Just gonna wash away?
No, they're underground in the rain.
Or just in the dirt?
They're everywhere, baby.
You know what I want to be? I want to be one of those secret ocean animals that we were talking about. Those underwater.
Well, that's theoretical, but if those exist, I'd take.
Oh, they're in there. Right? Why wouldn't they be there? There's no animals down there.
I don't know. That's a good.
There's a whole world of wonders down there.
I agree with you there.
There's probably giant scorpions.
That's probably where the mermaids are.
Yeah, it's probably giant scorpions.
Yeah, probably where Aquaman is.
Yeah,
Probably,
he can stay there.
Probably
honestly.
where the Shape of Water.
Yeah, that's what the Shape of Water guy
yeah,
is. Definitely. That's what that guy is. Yeah.
So you know the movie Mario,
Yeah.
Mario, game, movie. So I have some facts about him.
Love that.
First game was played at the Olympics was Mario and Sonic versus Sonic. That was the first game.
They played the Olympics?
Uh-huh.
Why are they playing that at the Olympics? What does that even mean? There's no Olympic sport of video game playing.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, I just read it.
No, you just made that.
It's a fact. I just read it.
This is a fact, that fact. They were suspect last season. Now they're even more suspect.
No, it's more factual now.
It's a more factual app?
Yeah, it's a more factual
The
fact app.
fact-checked app?
Yeah, no, so I upgraded. Your
You
last
got
one
plus?
was free.
Yeah, you got the free.
I got the
Yeah,
subscription.
I think you get your money back.
No, it's worth it. The first video game to be adapted into a movie in 1993.
Oh, and that's the movie.
Well, that's the second
You said that
fact.
was played in the Olympics.
They did. That's the first fact.
That first Mario movie was tight, actually. It was pretty funny.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Did you know the Lego was founded in Denmark in 1932?
Yeah, that makes sense. You ever been to Legoland?
No.
I've always wanted to go.
Why?
I like Legos.
Why do you like Lego? Why does everybody like Legos?
There's endless possibilities with the Lego.
I got a lot of Lego facts.
Let's not get crazy with them.
Okay. Do you know the?
I don't like them that much, Franklin.
Do you know the first video game was Tennis for Two in 1958?
Okay. Was that Pong?
Kind of like it.
I have a question, a video game question. This is about that. If you could combine any two video games into one and make a new video game, what would you make?
Tetris
Yeah.
and Grand Theft Auto.
Okay. How's that work?
That's up to the developers.
I
I imagine it would be like every time.
What are you, like a block and you're just like robbing the other
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
You're like the stick, give me the money, square.
Yeah, you get a gun. Every block gets a gun.
Yeah.
And you can shoot and you got to kind of fit in. It'll be great.
I have a similar, I would do Grand Theft Auto, but with Mario.
Yeah, that works.
That would be good. You get the Mario Kart,
That's
drive
more
around
a
town.
modification.
Yeah, you just get out, there'd be like a bunch of hooker princess
Yeah, I like
toadstools.
that.
The Bowsers would be the
He's
bosses.
got to go to his plumbing job.
Yeah.
He's like, oh man, this is depressing.
Yeah, and then he gets into Life of Crime.
Then turns into a porn. Do you know the highest gross in video game is Minecraft?
It's been around forever.
200 million copies. The world's largest video game collection belongs to Antonio Bonaro Monterio, and he owns 20,000 games.
What do you even do with that many games?
You play them.
How many pounds does he weigh? That's what I want to know.
Oh.
Is he like that guy from The Simpsons? The nerd dude who just sits on the couch with like the...
What about the guy from South Park who's just like...
Yeah, that's that guy. Is that guy?
I think so. So here's some facts.
Yeah.
The first voice cast in a video game was Full Throttle, 1995. The first handheld console, Microvision, 1979. CD-ROM, Myst, 1993. First digital actor in NBA Jam, 1993. Who was the actor in NBA Jam?
Just like, do you just read? Are you this is like the Wikipedia page for video games? Is that what you just copied it all into cards? Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, I read the fact app, and then I wrote it down.
It's like,
What else was I supposed to do?
this is a very odd selection.
Well, you want to hear more? Then?
Yeah, we'll do a couple more.
Longest marathon of a video game playing was held in Oklahoma, and it was a Call of Duty Black Ops, and it was for 135 hours.
How many N-words were said in that Call of Duty session? That's what I want to know. That's the real thing I want to know. How many N-words were dropped in that?
All right, well, this goes back to your question, and then
Yeah.
I'll end on the video game thing. If you could create your own video game, what would it be, and what would it be about?
I told you it was going to be Mario Kart compared with
But that's
GTA,
combining video games.
GTA Mario Kart.
No, this is a completely original game.
Complete original game.
Yeah, it's not like a game that exists. You gotta create your own game.
Create my own game. I'm gonna say it's gonna be like a strategy game, like one of those turn-based strategies. And what you would do is, let's do an RPG where you have to play as Alex Jones fighting the lizard people. That would be hilarious. And you on your side quest, you would just sell Alpha Brain or whatever bullshit he's selling.
I would play that.
Yeah.
I would do Pickle Man.
Oh, I like this. Where's this going?
Well,
I like pickles.
Yeah, so like I had this idea about a movie, and then the game will come from the movie about a superhero named Pickle Man.
Okay.
Who gets out of pickles.
Yeah.
He's the only one who can get out all of the most dangerous pickles. And he can spit pickle juice. You know, that's like venomous, and it like burns up people's things. But he's also camouflage.
Yeah.
He might look like a cactus. You know, might look like a plant. Might look like a dildo.
Yeah.
Might look like a cucumber. You know, he can hide in anything. And it's just a pickle walking around saving humanity, right?
Yeah.
And like in the video game, it's kind of like a RPG, you know, open world. And he goes around and like the health, you know, things would be pickles.
Which should be pickle juice.
Like having hook up to a pickle juice.
Yeah, maybe you take a sip of
juices.
it. Yeah.
I like that. But yeah,
It could be a thing as you're drying out as the game goes on. You got to juice them up.
well, yeah, his evil guy he's got to fight is called Jam Man, and he gets out of jams. So you got a pickle guy who gets out of pickles. You got Jam Man who gets out of jams, and he's made of jam. So who do you think's win? Pickle Man, obviously.
I feel like they'd be allies. I think they'd fight another person. Like the Jam Man's getting out of the jams, Pickle Guy's getting out of the pickles. They work together to take out somebody else. No. Like the cat, like the house dog would be the enemy because he's trying to eat both.
No, your story idea in the writing room has been vetoed.
No, your story sucks. Jam Man and Pickle Man are clearly natural allies.
No, we'll leave it up to the audience to decide that.
I'm right.
Yeah,
I got some stuff. I have some philosophical questions for you.
Oh, I like that.
If a philosopher asks a question in a forest, but there's no one to answer it, is it still a question?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so, man. It's just a
Wait,
statement.
what's the question?
If a philosopher asks a question in the forest and there's no one to answer it, is it a question? I'd say it's just a statement.
I don't think he said anything. Because how could you know he said anything?
Yeah. Well, he says something.
Well, if he says he said it, then it was a question.
Well, if you say a question, there's no one to answer it. Is even a question.
Why? If you say a question in your head, does that make it a statement or a question? It's a question.
Well, you're saying it out loud. He's in the forest saying it
Doesn't
out
matter.
loud.
Out loud in your head, it's a question.
No, I think there's no. You're just a
Let me
statement.
give you an example.
Yeah.
I just asked a question in my head.
Yeah, but I was here, so now it was that was a question.
Yeah, it was a question.
Yeah, it was I'm here, but if I'm not here, who knows what it is?
Well, I'm telling you, it's a question.
I don't know if I trust you.
Oh, whatever.
I got another one.
Okay.
If we all have free will, can we choose to not have free will?
I imagine you could.
Yeah, I would choose the people that go to Erewhon and pay $20 for a smoothie. They've chose to not have free will. So I think you're right. I have another one. If we could upload our consciousness into this is a two-parter. If we could upload our consciousness into a computer, would it be considered human?
Well, Elon Musk did that.
No, he's trying to do it.
Oh. Would what was uploaded be human?
Yeah, like the robot afterwards, would it be human?
No, it'd be a copy.
Okay, fair enough. Now, my follow-up question. Let's say you uploaded your consciousness into a robot, and that robot jerked you off. Would it be gay?
No, because it's with a robot.
Or was it a male robot?
Doesn't matter, it's a robot.
It
It would be robotist.
I think it would be technically jerking off with extra steps. I don't think it would be like...
It'd be like you're jerking off yourself.
Yeah, I think it'd be like just like jerking off with extra steps.
I can go with you on that.
Yeah. I'm glad we see eye on that issue.
Yeah.
One more kind of philosophical thing. I saw this quote. I want to see what you thought about this. Anyone who isn't embarrassed of who they were last year probably isn't learning enough. I would say I must learn a lot because I'm embarrassed of myself daily.
So the more you're embarrassed, the more you learn?
Yeah.
What are you learning?
I don't know what I'm learning, but I'm feeling a lot of embarrassment. So I feel like
No, I mean, that's kind of like what I was saying about hindsight.
Yeah.
Is that, for example, some people are like, oh, that movie wasn't funny. It's like 1995. It's this great movie called Heavyweights. And then years later, let's say, it's Rotten score is 50 at that time, let's say.
Yeah.
And then years later, it's 90. Because in hindsight, things get funnier. And if it's not funny now, you can guarantee it'll be funny in hindsight.
No, first off, no one's looking back at Heavyweights and changing their opinions on Heavyweights.
I am. I love that movie.
I don't think it was a fine movie.
No, it's one of the greatest movies ever made.
Well, let's not go that far.
I mean, I would go.
It was a movie that was made.
That was great.
Good.
Great. Do you believe in diets? Oh no, you told me you do.
Yeah. Speaking of, let's say our podcast is doing really good. Like, well, it's exploding. We're becoming popular. Would you think about doing steroids for our podcast?
What? We're not fighting.
No, but just like, because on TV shows, every season everyone gets prettier and stuff on TV shows because they get more money, they get in better shape. You think?
Do they?
Yeah. Oh. You think we should take steroids for a third season if the second season blows up?
No.
I think you should keep your more open mind about it.
Why?
I think just take us to the next level.
What level?
Because it's image.
Death?
No, like life.
Haven't you seen Ben Affleck's steroid commercial? He don't look happy in that. He looks miserable.
What's
It's like one of the first things he ever did. You can Google it.
They had commercials for steroids?
Yeah. We watched it in high school. It's like it
was part of your film class?
No, it's an instructional thing in science.
They taught you how to juice in high school?
It's in science class about the effects of steroids. And they had a commercial, and it was like a Ben Affleck.
Well, I'm not talking about abusing steroids. I'm talking about using them properly.
Taking steroids is abusing it.
I think there's a responsible way to do it.
There's no responsible way.
I'm sure there's responsible ways to do it.
Name one person in the world who takes steroids in a responsible way.
All those athletes that don't get caught.
And what happens to them?
Well, the ones that get
They end
caught
up in the
abused.
hospital.
But the ones that don't get caught, they're super strong.
No, you're wrong. They all end up in the
Do
hospital.
those gold medals look abused to me?
They
I don't
have
think they look
heart
abused.
issues. They got all these sorts
You're
of.
gonna get those heart issues anyways.
That's not true.
Yeah,
That's not
you're
true.
gonna get them anyways.
You're a silly man.
You might as well.
with silly
You might as well
thoughts.
get big and strong.
No, you want silly muscles? Eat dog food because apparently they're
I'm
doing
not silly
that.
muscles. I like
Eat
cool
dog food.
muscles.
Would you eat dog food if it made your muscles bigger?
First of all, I saw that article. That was a joke. That no one was actually eating dog food. It was a joke in the weightlifting community.
Yeah, so are steroids a joke?
No, that's a great joke.
All right, you can go anywhere in time, but you're poor. Where are you going?
I can go anywhere in time, but I'm poor. Oh, yeah. Is it permanently? I have to live this way. I'd say like Wild West America, because you could just like get some land if you're poor and you have like a tent.
Like the right during the Oregon
Yeah, you
Trail?
get on the Oregon Trail. You can do something. Like if you like,
You're gonna die.
you're gonna die anyways. You're poor, and the time without medicine, so you're gonna die regardless.
That makes sense. That's a good one.
At least you get to be outside with some trees.
I think I will go to like one of like the Mayan age.
Yeah. Why? So you get your heart ripped out and kicked down a temple stairs?
And nobody knows what really went on during that.
I mean, they know they were sacrificing people. I have a question for you. If you could only choose one celebrity to be your partner in the apocalypse, who would it be?
The guy who plays Rick Grimes in Walking Dead.
Wow, I don't know who that is, but I
Oh,
think
he's great.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love Rick Grimes. Fantastic. Yeah, are you kidding?
Yeah.
I survived the whole thing.
I'd be Shia LaBeouf.
Why?
He's a wild card. You think he's gonna survive the apocalypse?
I don't know if he's gonna survive this.
He's a survivor, man. He's built for the apocalypse. Like he's the type of guy that will thrive in the apocalypse situation.
That's funny.
If you're going to listen to one song during the apocalypse, what would it be?
If I could listen to one song, "Who Wants to Live Forever" by Queen.
Well, I like that. That'd be a vibe.
Yeah, because it's like you're in the apocalypse. And it's like, yeah, who wants to live forever?
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. I'd do anything AC/DC.
I like that.
Yeah, maybe kind of like a really. I think it might be hype for the moment, honestly.
Yeah, I like Thunderstruck.
Yeah. Highway to Hell.
That's
We're on one. Literally.
It's a long way, to the top if you want to rock and
Rock and roll.
roll.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Back in Black.
Yeah.
Drinks on me.
They have basically the catalog is perfect.
Dog's got a bone. Yeah, they got did you know that Avatar: The Last Airbender, Airbender was added because of James Cameron?
No, Tom. Oh, because of the movie.
Yeah, and James Cameron did a test recently that confirmed Leo could have survived on the door.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, he went out and spent more of his riches to prove it, and then he made another $1 billion.
Why does everyone hate the Avatar movies?
Because
Why does everyone get so mad that they make these movies?
you know what?
They're fine. They're good.
It's not. First of all, it's Ferngully and a thousand
Okay,
other
whatever.
children's songs. But that's not the point. Point is, this is James Cameron. He goes to bed at night, has a dream, and he wakes up. That's the movie. That's the movie I'm going to make. Have you ever dreamt? It's like Scattered. And he writes the script as the dream. And if you watch the movies, the scripts are horrible. And here's the problem. Why I don't like it. He spent $2 billion on a movie. None of it went to the script.
It wasn't one movie. It was multiple movies.
No, he spent $2 billion
No,
on the
he
first one and $2 billion on the second one. And
No, he didn't. It was
and
$2
you know
billion
what?
for three.
That could have fed like
It was $2 billion
that
for
could
three
have fed
movies.
the whole continent of all continents. It could have fed Earth. But he had to make his blue people.
He's actually they're gonna go to the future Earth in the future ones.
I don't care where they go.
I
None of
love
that
it.
money's going.
I love
but to me,
the VR. I love it. It's fun.
It's not that I don't. I love all that. It's a great concept.
Yeah.
But he got a very poor written story.
It's fine. There's worse
He
stories.
spent billions of dollars.
It's bad as good as any of the Marvel
You're
stories.
telling me he couldn't spend $1 million on the script?
He didn't need to, clearly.
Yeah.
$1 million wasted.
You know, an Indian man died of a heart attack watching Avatar 2.
It sounds like a skills issue, honestly. Step your game up, dog. You got taken out by a movie? Like Indian what? Like India, like Native American, or India, South Asia?
No, South Asia. I would have said Native American because that's politically correct.
Dude, bro.
He was an Indian.
There's a lot of wilder stuff happening every day in the streets of India. She shouldn't have gotten that hyped over Avatar.
Did you hear about that fungicide they named Keanu Reeves after? That it's for to help with yeast infections.
No.
Well, the more you know.
Well, so what? They made like a fungal cream named after Keanu Reeves? Why?
Because he's John Wick.
Was this like product placement for John Wick?
No, he's
Was this a collab?
He's the
So they're
one.
promoting the new movie. I got something for you.
Okay.
News. A woman left her 2007 iPhone in its box for over a decade and sold it for $63,000.
I have two of them. Well,
But not in the box, unsealed.
I could make it look
Sealed,
like it was unsealed.
Honestly, the Steve Jobs meat writing needs to stop. Like, bro,
Yeah.
he made the iPhone. Get over it. You paid $63 for a shitty iPhone? Get it together, bro. Was it like a 1 megapixel phone on that thing? What do you even do with this iPhone?
Let's resell it when it gets better.
This guy's this guy needs to get a better hobby.
He probably collects things.
I know. He needs to collect better things.
Like what should he collect?
He should collect swords, clearly.
Or maybe like
Guns.
ears from his victims.
Yeah, ears from his victims.
Wear them around like a necklace.
Yeah, teeth from, yeah.
Yeah.
We need to go back to those days, collecting actual things that are hard to get.
Yeah.
I have another news article for you.
Okay.
English police say they foiled an extravagant plot to steal Cadbury chocolates. And you know what? That made me happy because I'm glad. Theft today, you always hear it's digital thefts, you know. Fraud, someone stole cryptocurrency. It's good to see people pulling like old capers.
Yeah.
You know, so you smash and grab and you grab some stuff out. Like this guy, he made a little caper.
What's a place that you think you could realistically rob?
Realistically, Rob?
Yeah.
I could probably rob. You know what? I think with like a good team and a solid plan, I could rob like a stadium. Like that movie, The Town.
What's the biggest thing? How could you?
What are you gonna rob?
Probably some idiot on the bus.
Well, that's not that hard.
That's why I would do it.
Yeah, but you said the biggest thing. You gotta dream bigger, man.
No, I said what's the most realistic thing?
Oh, I thought you said biggest thing. You know, I say it's still realistic. I don't think people would be ready to handle a stadium robbery. Who's gonna rob a stadium?
You're right. I'm not ready for it.
Yeah, no one's thinking someone's gonna
I'll
actually
tell
rob a
you
stadium.
who, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, but he's in France doing French things.
No. He'd be there saving the
He won't
day.
be there. You know, I was gonna say Fort Knox, but there's a theory. There's actually no gold in Fort Knox.
I didn't know there was a theory that there was gold.
Yeah, there's like a world's largest gold storage.
Well, did you know that there's a man who can summon crows?
I believe that. They made a movie about him called Crow, isn't it? That was a documentary.
How come? I don't know what.
I got something for you.
Okay.
Which Marvel character will be most likely to be blackmailed by Jeff Epstein?
What's your obsession with Jeffrey Epstein?
Someone's got to talk about him. Media's not. I might as well.
You talk about. All right. What was the question?
Which Marvel character you think is most likely to be blackmailed by Jeff Epstein?
Iron Man.
Like he would have gone to the island. I don't think he would have.
You don't think so?
Nah, I think it was that raccoon. I can see him going to the island.
What? No, maybe Kingpin.
Yeah, he would. He actually has his own island.
Yeah, that's probably true. He probably kills Epstein and gets his island.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm taking your business.
Yeah, actually, in the MCU, he's running. He's
running,
Epstein.
yeah.
Epstein worked for him.
What's one object you'd erase from existence?
What's one object I'd erase from existence? I'd say any device that holds a iPhone for recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And make them hold it. I want to make the influencers' lives as hard, no matter how I can.
Okay.
What would you erase?
Have you seen those Instagram videos where it's like a commercial for this device? It vibrates, and then it's got a thing on the end, and then it's got a thing here, and goes in the girl's, V.
Yeah.
And God can control it from.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And I'm going, there's no way I can compete with that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that competition. Do you know how it makes it? It's hard enough getting a girl, just to.
Here's a better question. Why is Instagram full of dildo ads?
I don't know.
Why? How do those get passed? There's like just like vibrating dicks all over Instagram.
So many.
There's so many, and it's
So many dicks.
It's like, why is this allowed on
It's a
here?
big bag of dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the web of dicks.
Yeah.
Inner dicks.
Yeah.
Intergram dicks, gram dicks.
It's like that you
Dickgram.
can't post a meme with certain pictures, but just a vibrating dildo, yeah, put it up there. They have little fake tongues flicking in the middle of Instagram. Like, this is like a children's app. What are you doing?
What's one person you would erase from existence?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Thank you.
What's one person I'd erase from existence? I would say, wow, so many people.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I would erase the people that invented England.
What?
Yeah.
You mean discovered it? You can't really invent a.
You know what? I would the royal family. Whoever started the royal family, I'd erase them.
Erase them? Why?
I don't know, man. I like to just stick it to the Brits every once in a while as an American.
That's interesting.
Yeah. What would you erase?
Myself.
It's too obvious.
All right. Last one. What animal would you erase?
What animal would I erase?
Yeah.
I'd erase the birds. Pigeons.
All pigeons?
Yeah, because I think pigeons are mostly robots anyways. Not all of them, but it would make them hard to fake fake birds if there's no pigeons to hide amongst.
That's interesting.
What did you erase?
Cats.
Why cats, man?
Oh, they're the most entitled little sons of. They're horrible. Do you know cats are responsible for like 33% of all animal extinctions?
Sounds great.
Yeah. No, they're horrible people.
Someone's got to.
Because they're not people. They're cats.
Someone's got to make these animals.
Taylor Swift cat costs like $93 million.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, swear to God.
It costs like maybe $1 million.
No, it's this fact. It's
$93 million?
Yeah.
$100 million cat? What does that cat do? Blower?
I don't know, but that's entitled cat. I'm worth $93 million.
Well, the cat didn't say it's worth $90 million. Someone else sold it to her.
That's an expensive
I think
pussy.
Taylor just got ripped off, honestly.
No, that's an expensive pussy.
I think someone saw Taylor's like, Taylor's $93 and she was dumb enough to buy it.
Do you know there are highly intelligent and invisible super pigs that are invading America?
Yeah, they're in Texas, aren't they?
And that's season.
All right. You said it. That's episode.
That's episode 3. Right?
Yeah.
3?
3.
Third?
Come back in the next 2 weeks or whatever, and we release the next one.
Yeah, keep sharing the things, and keep saying lovely, nice comments.
Yeah.
And stop saying I look like all these people I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Ray
who are
William
these people?
Johnson, Brad Pitt, who are the other one? Oscar Isaac, John Stamos. Somebody said I look like a bug, a rat.
You do look like a bug. Bug's fine. That's accurate.
Elf. It's just like enough for
Elf
me.
is actually fine.
I
That's
look
accurate.
like me. There's some Canadian guy that people think I look like.
Yeah.
I am me, and me am I.
Also, if you tell me I'm a combination of 2 YouTubers, I don't know who they are.
That's why I'm talking.
When YouTubers were popular, I had a job, so I didn't. I'm not 12.
I've
I didn't
never
watch
had a
YouTube.
job, so
I don't know who these YouTubers are.
I don't work.
See you next week.